what's up? So I'm driving back again from taking my daughter back. This ends up being kind of one of the more opportune times to take a video. It's kind of difficult without my sunglasses on because I can hardly see out of my left eye from the sun beating on it, if that makes sense. If my eye catches light at a certain angle, then I end up not being able to see out of that eye for quite a while. Well, it's like it's like 0.5% blockage, whatever. Yeah, it was a nice weekend hanging out with my daughter, and we really didn't do a lot. I spent most of the weekend kind of in bed resting. It's just been kind of a rough couple weeks, and I don't know, I kind of feel like I'm a little more balanced in my energy levels at the moment, so that's good. Yeah, I ended up, I've been, I don't know, I've been in quite a bit of pain. A lot of it's in my legs and in my head and neck, and my scalp and the back of my neck. Yeah, just increase in pain, I guess, and getting through it, but I don't know, I hope everybody else is doing okay, and I'm feeling thankful for my life and the good things that I have in my life, and the ways that God's been good to me. I am so thankful. Next week I'll try to get in, and the doctor ordered some testing that I need to go in and do, but I won't see my doctor again actually until I think the 26th of next month. So I don't know, I might end up having to try to get in sooner, but I don't know, I feel like I've got a handle on my energy levels thanks to the, what is it called? It's the visible wristband or armband. I wear it up on my upper arm, and it's been like a huge blessing because it helps me really monitor what I'm doing throughout the day, and making sure I'm not going too far over, which I do end up going over with my with the pace setter that it has, but I found that if I usually stay close still within the range, it'll be alright. I don't know if that means I should try to adjust that so it's gives me a little bit more pace points or whatever you would call them. But no, it's been so helpful. I've been using it for at least a few weeks now, and I would highly, highly suggest that to anyone thinking about getting it. It's just been a huge blessing. It's so helpful. The other thing, what's the other thing I was kind of doing? Oh, I was kind of trying the Bearable app. It's a nice app, and you can document a lot of different symptoms, but right now I'm finding it difficult because I just can't really, I can't make sense of what the priorities are, like pain or dizziness or blacking out or losing my balance, things like that. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure it out what I feel is best to monitor, because when you have so many things going on, it's kind of hard to pinpoint what your worst challenges are, and putting your priority on the things that tend to be worse for you, I have a pretty exciting week coming up, and I'm really happy about that. Not health-wise, but other things going on in my life that are pretty exciting. I kind of would like to have Ariel come and say hi in a video sometime, maybe sometime soon. Yeah, I think kind of doing videos, I don't know, like it helps me kind of sort through things a little bit, and just, I don't know, an outlet to be able to kind of talk about the health conditions that I have and how I'm handling them. And I do hope that at some point in time, like, my videos might come across somebody that might need that encouragement on that particular day. And I do pray that God would use me in that way, and that somebody else can be blessed by me doing this, which it's kind of not easy for me to do videos. I've always been kind of petrified to make videos, but I guess I didn't really, I don't know, like, why am I able to do videos now and I wasn't really able to do them before? Like, not that they're that great or anything, but I'm not quite so intimidated by being on video anymore. I used to be pretty goofy about that. Like, I didn't like how I looked in videos. But you know, I guess, like, I just kind of feel like I'm kind of past that now. I mean, I look like what I look like, so, you know, can't change that really. So, yeah, anyway, I think I kind of got lost in my head again. Sorry about that. So, yeah, I took my daughter back. I stopped at Dollar General again because I kind of find that a little bit fun, because I can't go to Walmart until I get some sort of electric wheelchair or something. So I miss, like, just, you know, going and checking out the makeup section. And I don't really wear makeup anymore, but I did look at nail polishes, and I did get a eyebrow pencil because I like having my eyebrows done, but they're kind of wearing off right now. So I don't really like how that looks, so I grabbed a brow pencil and I'll try to pencil it in a little bit. And yeah, I like to have it where I don't have to constantly wash my face. Like, I do use a wipe on my face in the morning generally. And I've just kind of started using like, I'll wipe my face with, like, rose water wipes, and then then after that, like, every few days I'll go over, like, not my eyebrows but around my face and not my eyebrows with, like, I think they're Noxzema pads, because my breaking out just has been really bad. So I think that'll help a lot. Like, I do have a exfoliating face wash with salicylic acid in it, like, in the shower, and when I shower every, like, 3 or 4 days, I use that to clean my face up. But like, the 4 days just isn't enough, like, to get my face, like, squared away. So kind of just doing the wipes and the exfoliating pads, and I think that's gonna help quite a bit. Yeah, so, like, right now I kind of try to keep all the stuff that I can do, like, while I'm sitting in bed. So, like, I'll wipe my face off, do the Noxzema pads, and brush my hair. Yeah, just whatever I can do, like, while I'm sitting down, like I have next to in my nightstand. And I do feel like that's been a huge help in saving energy and being able to put my energy towards other things instead of beautifying myself, I guess. Anyhow, does anyone like my glasses? Like, these are the ones that I got. I bought a different pair from Walmart, but I ended up being like too worried that people didn't like them. And anyway, so I got these on I Buy Direct, I think is what it's called. And I've ordered glasses from them before, and they were similar to this, but I think they were too big for my face, which I think I've done videos with those before, because I sometimes end up in those glasses a lot because I lay down with those, so they're the ones that I don't mind bending up a lot when I lay down and rest. One thing that I'm finding difficult is, like, when I am resting, like, I get pretty, like, sore sitting in, like, laying in one spot. So I try to, like, move around. I try to be up, like, a little bit as much as I can. But it's really difficult because once that energy goes, it's gone, and then you're just stuck. Yeah. But I'm just really glad that I'm learning things, that I'm figuring things out, that I'm being braver than I used to be, being more logical, and like, I gotta stop being intimidated by what people think of what I'm doing. If I'm rolling around in a wheelchair, that is, like, something that I need to do. Like, to other people, I know it's not going to look like I need it, but whatever, they're going to have to get over it. But, I think that invisible illness is crappy. And, I think that I don't think that everybody really, well, I know a lot of people don't understand it, and it's frustrating, but, yeah, I just wish people could understand and kind of separate themselves from trying to figure out how they can relate or whatever. I'm not looking for somebody to relate. Just want support and encouragement, you know? Like, you know, I'm sorry you're going through that. You know, is there something I can do, you know, to help? Or, you know, how can I help you best in this situation? You know, like, that to me is what a friend should be. And I don't have a lot of friends, but, family, and, I guess I have, like, like, acquaintances, like, from where I lived before, which is where I go get my daughter back and forth. Excuse me. Yeah, just, that's what friends are supposed to be, you know. And I try to be that for my friends, for the people I consider friends, whatever. But, like, really, you think about it, you don't really have, like really close friends, or, you know, friends are just, I don't know. I've never had a lot of friends, and I don't mind not having a lot of friends, but, yeah, it is just, and I have had friends over the years, but, like, I don't really hold on to them very easy, mostly because I don't really, I don't really need friends, you know. And I got my fiance, whom I'm marrying very soon, and then I have my kids, and I have a wonderful life. I'm very thankful to God for the wonderful people I have in my life, and my family, like my kids, my fiance, my daughter. I'm so blessed, really blessed. Like getting divorced and stuff, which I got divorced a few years ago, something like that. It has honestly been the biggest blessing of my life. And although I wanted to stay with my ex, like I planned on being married till we died, because that's just who I am. Yeah, so like him divorcing me was one of the most challenging things in my life that I had to go through. He really broke my heart. My current fiance is he's so much to me. I can't even begin to explain how much I love him and care for him, and I want to give him everything I have, everything I am. And I'm glad I have that, because I wouldn't have had that if I hadn't gotten divorced. And I really do believe the person I'm with right now is my person, and that just makes me so happy that I get to have that. Not everyone gets that, and I can't believe it. Like, I didn't really think it was possible. You know, I'm in my 40s now, and I think I was 38 maybe when we got divorced. I can't remember. But like, so my divorce, like a few years ago, like I ended up moving out of town, and that's where I met my fiance, was where I live now, which is amazing to me, because the divorce is what made it so I eventually had to move, because I couldn't mentally handle it. I didn't have support there. My family was all gone, like my brothers and sisters, and brothers and sister. I have one sister. And my mom moved there like maybe a few months before I moved, and I ended up being able to spend almost every day with my mom for, I don't know, a couple years maybe. And like, I was over there, we'd have coffee every day together. Anyway, but I lost my mom a year ago, and it's still really hard to like sometimes I'll just have a thought run through my head where it's like, oh, I wish I could go talk to mom, or that I should go talk to mom, and then realize she's not with me anymore, you know, and that's hard. But yeah, I'd like to, I don't know, get back into maybe drinking coffee again. I kind of stopped because, you know, mom was my coffee drinking buddy. You know, we'd have our chats and have our coffee together. And I guess, like, I feel bad sometimes because my mom, you know, I think she was getting pretty sick, and it was getting pretty difficult for her. But I feel bad because I feel like I could have done so much better than what I did. I could have been so much better of a daughter than I was. And I wish I was there for her when she was in the hospital. Like, she was calling for us, and she actually kind of texted me that night, and that night that she got put in intensive care. And, you know, I didn't think it was important, you know what I mean? Like, my mom was kind of like that, you know? Like, I don't know. But I feel terrible that I didn't respond, and I didn't try to get a hold of her or see what was going on. Because I came to find out later that there was a lady in there that was trying to get mom to do something. Like, I don't remember what it was. I don't remember, but it wasn't like for the nurses. It was for like one of the regular hospital staff or something. I don't know. Whatever she was doing my mom was like, I need to talk to my kids. And I didn't find that out till after she died. And like me and my sister really, well, my sister mostly kind of bitched that lady out for doing what she did. She shouldn't have done what she did. She should have let our mom get a hold of us before she started blabbing her mouth, you know. Because my mom has had very bad anxiety, and dang it, I just know that was too much for her. So yeah, like her body was shutting down anyway, but I don't know. There's always a lot of guilt that comes with like death, like of the people we love and care about. Always a lot of guilt. Like I felt really guilty when my grandpa died. I was in like 2003, maybe, something like that. But I didn't get to see my grandpa like before he died. I think he was alive for a little bit in the hospital, but he didn't make it. But I never got to see him like physically, and then I didn't get to see him before they buried him either. And that's something that I carry with me all the time, you know, like that was so hard. I think like over time things like that, they get better to handle, but they don't really ever go away. Those feelings never go away. Death is hard. Death is hard. But like for me, knowing my mom's in heaven with our Lord Jesus Christ, that makes me happy, just knowing I will see her again. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. Yeah, I'm excited to see her again soon, or not soon. Well, yeah, it'd be soon. I don't know. I'm 40. I don't know. No, I'm 41, but close enough. Anyway, death is challenging, but I don't know. I'm glad that God at least is with us through all the struggle. He says he won't leave us alone and comfortless. I am so thankful for that. I've had a pretty rough year, and like my health challenges have kind of started getting kind of out of hand, when I kind of felt like I had them fairly managed at one point in time, but something has gone kind of wrong, and I'm not sure what. But if it's my neck, then like I must have injured it again somehow. Like I don't know, like if my top of my neck isn't stable, I'm not really sure like if like my basic moving around is too much, or you know, if I'm supposed to wear like a neck brace so my neck doesn't move. But I don't really know that I want to do that. Like I might just deal with things, because I can't imagine like being stuck in a brace like that holds your head in like one spot. Just yeah, I just can't do that. And like I don't think I'd do surgery because I have emphysema, and I don't know that I'd make it through the surgery. But yeah, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do there. Like maybe it is my only choice to wear like a neck brace, but I don't want to do it. But I don't know if it'll get to a point where, I don't know. But I think there is physical therapy and stuff you can do to try to help it, and that might be helpful. But yeah, I'm not sure yet what to do, but I am thankful that I'm getting things figured out. I know some things I can do to improve things for me, and I'm going to keep trying to do that. Try to keep finding ways that I can manage my life in a better way. And like, part of me is like super excited because what was I gonna say? Sorry. I'm super excited to start actually using mobility aids when I need them. And I've kind of come to the conclusion that really the thing I need the most would be an electric wheelchair, because like, because I got approved for a cane, but it's like, I don't know how much good that's gonna do me, because a lot of the reason I struggle with my, well, like, I struggle with my balance, but like, if I'm up walking around, like, I do a little bit better, but I can't walk long distances, so that makes it challenging. But yeah, I just want to be able to do the same things I used to be able to do, just in a different fashion. You know, like, well, I'm always going to struggle with my energy, but I think that I can get that to an improved level. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. I don't know. I'm supposed to be doing pool therapy, but like, problem is that like, I don't have the energy to put into it, really. I've been doing it like once a week. I missed last week because they were doing some reconstruction on the pool, and so I didn't have an appointment last week. I have one coming up this next Thursday, this Thursday actually. I hope I kind of get done with working with the physical therapist soon, because I just would kind of like to do my own thing. Well, they have lists of things I'm supposed to do, and that's printed on a waterproof sheet that I can use, and that helps like guide me in what I'm supposed to be doing. And of course, like, you can increase the weights and probably do whatever you want in the pool. But yeah, there is a guidance sheet that kind of, it's a baseline, I guess, to my time in the pool. And I don't really do all the exercises I'm supposed to do, and I don't know that I'll ever be able to do like the walking ones in the water. I just get too exhausted, and what I really need is more like muscle building type things, like using the weights in the water. I do like bicycles and skiing motion, lifting my knees up to my waist, whatever, jumping with my knees up to my chest or whatever it is. And then a lot of stretching, that helps me a lot. And pain-wise, that helps tremendously. I don't know why it works so well, it does. So I need to get to a place where I can go a couple days a week. I need to do that. I need to get that figured out. And yeah, and then like, just keep trying to push myself forward and do what I can without completely overdoing it, and eventually I will find some balance. And yeah, I pray for that. Anyway, I think I've kind of blabbed long enough. I do wanna say a prayer. I'm driving, so I'll be watching the road, but dear God, thank you for the time we have to be together on this video. Thank you for the people that do watch it. And I pray that you would be with those people, that you would comfort those people, and that you would be with them and help them to be strong, help them to find answers, help them to know what they can do to improve things for themselves. Dear God, I pray that you would place your healing hand upon all of them, upon everyone, dear Lord. Dear God, I pray that the people that are really struggling, the people that are in massive amounts of pain, dear God, I pray that you would touch them, that you would improve their pain levels, dear Lord, that you would just touch their body and heal them, Lord. Dear God, thank you that you are a God who loves his children. And thank you for what Jesus Christ did on the cross. Thank you that all of us, it's a free gift for all of us, and it's up to us to accept that gift and to follow him and live for him with your life. And I pray that all of us would do that, that we would put our focus on you, maybe a little less on our suffering and more on you. Dear God, I couldn't imagine going through this life without you. I don't know how people that don't know you, how they get through. I don't know, I'm not sure. Dear God, it's amazing having God in your life. Sorry, I saw a deer. Dear God, thank you for all the blessings that you show us and the strength that you give us that we don't realize you're giving us, dear Lord. You're always doing so many amazing things that we don't even see it, dear Lord. I pray you would open our eyes and help us to see those things. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. It's been fun. And I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.